Hi guys, I'm Lorell. I'm a youth ambassador at Attentive Social Enterprise, and I'm here today with Montel, my coach and mentor. And today we're going to be doing quick checkmates. So over to Montel.
Hi, Lorell.
Hello.
So here, this is how to do a queen sacrifice.
Okay.
I've shown you previously how to sacrifice pawns with gambit.
Yeah.
This is normally in chess. It's about getting more points or getting a quick checkmate.
Yeah.
So if you're going to sacrifice your queen, you better make sure that you win the game.
Yeah, definitely.
So here is a way how that could be done. I was just playing about with a board the other day just to do a tutorial.
Okay.
So this is a very common opening. Okay, the e-pawn opening.
Yeah.
And then next, to bring out your bishop again, very common, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Your opponent could bring out a knight. Okay. Now, obviously, they can bring out either one of two knights. Okay. Let's assume they bring out this knight.
Okay.
Then you bring out your knight. Okay. Now let's see if that works. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is get them to move the pawn first, because the reason why the pawn moves first is because otherwise the knight will be threatening, and then we'll actually take that pawn.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Quite often they would do that to defend the free pawn. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
And then they can take out either knight. Okay. So let's assume they take out the king's knight. Okay. You bring out your other knight. Okay. And then this here is a very common opening. Okay. So what do you think of this particular position?
White has more minor pieces out, so White's in a good position with their minor pieces, but their knight on f3 is pinned by their bishop, so they kind of like don't really have that knight to move yet. So
exactly. So how many moves do you reckon it would take maybe White to get black into checkmate? 5, 10?
Something like that, yeah. Not
Quite a few.
From here, yeah, something like 10 maybe. I'd say about 10, maybe 15, honestly.
You reckon I can do it in 2 moves?
2 moves, wow. Well, you probably can. I don't doubt you at all with that.
Okay, so we'll just let the other person join. We'll see who's joining now. Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Montel. I'm okay. How are you? Hi, Lorell.
Hi.
Okay, so we're actually recording this game with, and I'm showing Lorell how to get quick checkmates. And then after this game, I'm going to show you openings, different openings. Okay. So from here, what I would do, I get my knight and I take the pawn. So what would you do in that situation?
If I was black?
Yeah.
I'd take the queen.
Okay, so you take the queen.
Yeah.
Actually, no. What I'll do first,
okay.
I'll take that and cross check. You have to take me, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have. Well, that's the only option. Yeah, I'd have to take the bishop.
So you take the bishop, right? And then my next move, I'll take that and call check, right? So now you're in check.
Oh yeah. So I'd have to take the knight with the pawn.
You take the knight with the pawn.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not a bad move actually, because then I would then block off your bishop attack here with that pawn. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I've then done is I've actually got your king out.
Yeah.
Okay? So I've stopped you from castling, and then I can get you in all sorts of trouble. But what if you hadn't have done that?
Yeah.
Okay, what I would have done if you hadn't taken it, okay, if you'd taken me there, okay, I take that, call check, okay, normally people would just actually move out of check. Oh, actually, I just realised something. So if I were to take that first,
Yeah.
wait a minute. So if I were to take that first, then you take the queen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Then I take the king.
And yeah, you can't take the bishop with the king. So the only move is to move forwards to e7.
Then I move here.
And that's checkmate.
Yeah, checkmate.
Checkmate. Yeah.
So the difference there was the order of taking that pawn.
Yeah.
So by changing that ever so slightly, it's possible to get checkmate. And the other thing is, it also depends upon, because, sorry, I thought that was me joining. That's a very common and standard opening, isn't it?
Yeah.
That we've done up to here. Okay. And it shows that even when you sacrifice your queen here, you can still win a game, even when you lose your queen.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, mainly for the benefit of Wiz, is we're going to show you different openings. Wiz, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So you're going to be white, and Lorell is going to be black. Okay. So what I'm going to do, Wiz, is I want you to think about your next two moves, and then Lorell will think about his next two moves. Okay. So you'll think about your first move, your opening move, and then what you'll think about perhaps doing next. And Lorell will do the same. So he'll think about once you've moved, what he's going to do, and then what he might do after that. Does that make sense? So where do you want to move first, Wiz?
I'll probably move from D2 to D4.
Good. Okay. Why do you want to move there?
I feel like it's just important to start dominating the squares in the middle.
Well done. You remembered. Good. Excellent. And then what would you be thinking about doing after Lorell moves?
And probably take a bishop out.
Okay. So that's not a bad move to then think about taking out your bishop. It really depends on what you do. If you can, try and move the e pawn forward twice.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah, or if not, move your c pawn forward. Okay, it really depends upon what he does. If he moves a knight out, then you can move that forward unless he moves that knight out. Because then you just take it.
Yeah.
If he moves the knight on the queen side, then you can move that, and that will give you control of these center squares. Lorell, what do you think about? What's your next move, and then what might you do after that?
So from the first move she did, not thinking about what she said afterwards, because in a game I wouldn't have heard her. But when someone moves d pawn, I usually copy them and move my d7 pawn forwards twice as well.
Okay.
And then
and then what next, then, Lorell?
I would think, depending on which pawn I'd think she would move a pawn out first, and I'd think depending on which pawn would depend on which knight I would bring out.
Great. Okay. So, where would you like to move next?
I'll just move my e pawn to e4. Actually, no, sorry, no. Can I just move my c pawn from c2 to c3?
Okay. Why move at once?
I don't know, just so that I don't have, start attacking properly yet.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. If you move at once, all you have to do is think of a reason. Now, the reason could be you got 3 pawns supporting each other, and you can still take out your queen. Okay. You can still also bring out your bishop, and you can still get your knights out. Always remember, when you move your c pawn forward too, it hinders your b knight moving into the c3 square. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, Lorell.
So yeah, because she's moved that pawn, whether it was once or twice, it would have been the same move. I would have moved my b knight to b6, just because it would block the king, so you couldn't put me into check straight away.
Wiz, what would you like to do next?
I'll probably just take like my C bishop out to E3.
Okay, to E3.
Yeah.
Why? E3 is not a good square for a bishop.
Is it not?
If you're going to move it out, you move it to F4 or G5. If you move it to E3, or you move your F1 to D3, it usually blocks your pawns from moving forward, and it doesn't pose a threat to your opponent.
Yeah.
So a better move would be maybe moving your E pawn. Okay, you can move your E pawn forward twice, or you can move your C bishop to either F or G.
Yeah, I think I'll just move my bishop to E. No, not E. F5. No, G5.
Here would be better, and the reason why that's better
Yeah, sorry, F4. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Because it's attacking that square.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lorell?
Okay, so what would I do next? I'd think of defending that square, but because you have that pawn there, it's also I've only got one square. I've only got one piece defending the E square. If I was to move the E pawn forwards twice, I've only got the knight.
What possible threats can you? Hi, Lorell. Close for a minute.
Yeah, I did freeze.
Back over to you. So what do you think about doing that?
So yeah, I'd probably, I don't know. I think I would either bring a knight out or bring my bishop out.
Okay. Which one do you want to opt for?
So if I bring the knight it would come to F6 if I was to bring him out. Then that would be defending the other pawn. Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Wiz, what's your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm thinking about two things. Like either like bring my knight out to F3.
Yeah.
Or to move my pawn on E. So just to move it like, yeah, so I can move it so that I can like so that if I want to move the queen, then.
Okay, so two possibilities.
Yeah.
One is if your knight went to there and then to there, then respecting that square. If you move that forward one, you can then bring your bishop out to pin the king.
Yeah.
And the next possibility to think of, if you move that pawn forward once here, you prevent that knight from coming to here. Although here it's not too much of a threat at the moment. So it may be better to do one of these two.
Yeah, I think I'll just move my pawn on E, like just forward once to E4, E3.
Okay. I would then bring my bishop out, my C bishop, to G4.
Oh, okay.
What's the bishop doing, please?
Is that attacking the queen?
Yes, well done. What are you going to do about it?
I'm gonna move my queen.
Why?
In case the bishop is gonna attack it.
Okay. Where would you move it to?
Probably just like
B3.
Sorry?
What happens if you move it to B3?
To B3. Is it the knight is gonna attack it? No.
No, you would be attacking B7. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
Okay.
Or you can move your F pawn forward from F2 to F3.
No, I think I'll just move my queen. I mean, I could do that as well, but
Which one would you want to do?
I'll move my queen. All right.
Me too.
To B3.
Okay. And I would move my B pawn forwards once.
Yeah, so I'll just move my where is it? Yeah, from F2 to F3, my pawn, the F pawn.
And I would
Actually, can I suggest you don't move that forward yet? Because you've moved your queen, you don't really need to. And if you don't move it, you've still got your three pawns in a row. So once you move that, your bishop and your knight, you can just castle on that side. What do you think?
I don't know. Wait, do you say I can take the knight out?
Yeah. So rather than move that, you can move your bishop. Okay, to here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you've got a problem what to do with the knight. And then after that, you take out the knight. Okay, then you can castle on that side while you're still posing a threat. So you're getting out your minor pieces. You got your queen out, and then you can still castle. You can still castle if you move your pawn, but it's just a bit safer if you move these first. What do you think? Or you can still move F2 to F3 if you want to.
I don't know. I really feel like just taking my bishop out.
Okay.
And move it to B5. Yeah.
Okay, so now that's threatening my knight. Was pinned my knight. But if you take, then I can't do anything about it, and that would be a fork as well for my rook and my king. So gonna have to do something about that. So what I could do, if I move my queen forwards one square, then if you take, then I take back.
Yeah, you can move your queen forward, or you can move your bishop back. Either one.
Oh yeah, the bishop as well. Oh, I'd probably do the bishop actually. I probably did.
Wiggs, what would you like to do next?
No, I feel like I need to think this through because
So the situation is, let's just analyze the situation. If the knight moves, okay, it can only move to it may threaten the queen, but you can still move up one, okay? So your bishop won't be undefended. So for now, you've still got two pieces here that you've not yet brought out.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like taking my knight out, like my B knight, and move it to A3.
Okay, I'm gonna move my E pawn forwards. Forwards just once, yeah, once.
Maybe bring back your bishop.
Hey, me?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, which one? The one on F or?
On B.
On B. Yeah.
Today, because then your knight can go there.
Yeah, because I was thinking about moving the queen as well from b3 to b4. Just like.
If you move it from b3 to b4, it'll die.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait, what? No, yeah. I mean, no. I mean, yeah, that's staying there. Yeah, I could move the bishop so that the knight can just move there, I guess.
Want to do that?
Yeah, okay. Just.
Okay. And can I move my knight, my C knight to b4?
You know, if you move there, you drop to the pawn.
What's that?
The pawn will take.
Oh yeah, actually that's true. Never mind. Okay, so I could maybe move my other knight, or well, what you want to do? You want to bring your knight forwards to that same square.
Yeah, where the bishop was.
Yeah, so I could do the same. I could still move my knight, but just not to that square, and then that would protect that. So if I moved it to, but then you don't really want your knight to be on the side of the board.
Although it's okay if you're just defending a square, because it's not like permanent.
Okay, and as well, if I move it there, it's also attacking the queen.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay, I think I'll do that then. I'll move my knight to a5.
I don't know if I should still move my knight to.
What's your opponent doing?
Attacking the queen.
Yeah. Why would you move your knight?
Oh yeah, true. Okay, I just feel like moving my queen back now because.
Yeah, where to?
D1.
B1.
No, D1.
B1. Okay. It's usually better to move to here.
I mean, yeah, I kind of thought about that, but I don't know what the difference was between them two.
Because then these two are attacking that square, even though they've got two pieces on it. It's better there than here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I could. I'm thinking I want a castle. So I want to move the bishop, but I was thinking maybe I could what's it? Is it King's Indian defense?
Yeah. So
if I was to move my pawn forwards, then the bishop forwards,
exactly.
I could create that.
Yeah.
So I think I'll do that. I'll move the pawn forwards first from g7 to g6.
Wait, can I just ask a question quickly because I'm not sure. How does castling work again?
So what will happen is once you move your knight to here, that is when you castle. You can move your king to there and then change. Once he's moved his bishop to here, then that moves to here and that moves to that side of it.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. So
take out your knight.
I was thinking about moving like another pawn, but
where and why?
I don't know, either like the F1 or the G1.
Why would you move them?
To be honest, like I don't really have an explanation for that.
So what you do, so as you're doing playing early in the game, you need to be getting out your minor pieces. You've got 3 of them out, and that's good. Your opponent's got 3 out as well. You've got 1 more to get out. You need to get that out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get out the knight then. I mean,
and then the other thing that you can think of is putting your bishop to there.
Okay. No, I'll just take the knight out, my G knight to F3.
Okay, and yeah, you know my move already. The F bishop to G7.
So your opponent is likely to castle, right? Castle either on the king side or the queen side. Now you can castle on either one. I advise you to castle on the opposite side to your opponent. You don't have to castle now. You can wait till they've castled and then make a decision. You want to wait?
I don't know, I feel like under pressure now. I mean, okay, I'll just do it now so that I can just like, just get out of the way, I guess.
Okay.
Because I was thinking about moving my bishop first from f4 to e5.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know which one to prioritize.
Well, it's up to you. Either one.
Yeah, for now, I'll just move my bishop to e5. And I'll just castle it off.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I was thinking of doing something stupid, but it didn't work out in my head. So, so I think I'm just gonna castle. Oh.
I think I'm gonna castle now as well.
What side? Queen or king side?
Queen side.
Yeah.
Is that side? Okay, yeah, that one. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we both know the sides we want to attack at this point.
Yeah.
So how can I attack that king side there? Maybe just bring forwards. If I start bringing forward some pawns.
Yeah, which one?
So if I move the b pawn, it is still protected by the bishop, but you've got two attacking it actually. So no, I'm gonna move my c pawn my a pawn forwards first.
Wait, what's your thought? What are you thinking? You need
Um,
to be attacking over here, don't you?
sorry, where?
You need to be attacking the king.
Yeah.
How can you attack the king?
But I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if this is a smart move, but I feel like he's just taking like his pawn on c with my bishop.
No, because then you lose the pawn for nothing, for no reason.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
The best thing for you to do is maybe move the h pawn, because then if you move the h pawn, you come to here. Move twice and then move one more.
Sounds cool. Yeah, I'll just do that.
Because then what you've got is you've got your rook down that flank, and you've got these two attacking, and then you've got your knight. You attack with your pawn first.
Okay.
You do indeed. So my thoughts are now I could either I could move my pawn forwards as well, my hate pawn forwards twice to just block that pawn.
Yeah.
But what you'd do after that, you'd move your g pawn, and then that would put me in the same situation pretty much.
Yeah.
But I would have two pieces defending it, as I do still have two pieces defending it. But maybe I should just focus on attack. This is a hard one.
I think point to the game after both people have castled.
Yeah.
It's called the middle game, and it's about tactics.
Yeah. Thing is, you've blocked both of my middle pawns as well. They can't do anything. I think I'm just gonna go with it and move my hate pawn forwards twice. See what the consequences will be.
Right. I don't know. Wait, can I not take his H pawn with my pawn at H?
No. Because they take sideways, don't they? That takes.
Oh, they do. Yeah. True. Okay.
And if you move that twice, the knight will take. And you don't want the knight to take that, do you?
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about moving any of my pawns that are still there yet. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really feel like moving my bishops either. Well, especially the one on E. I feel like that's staying there for now. And the one that I have on D, like I feel like there isn't so much that I can do with it. I mean, I don't know if I'm right, but that's just.
What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to. I mean, I could move actually my knight.
Where to?
Where my. Actually, no, I'm thinking about my knight on A.
Yeah.
Well, like I could actually move my one on F. I
What
don't
you
know.
can do, okay, this is what to think about. Either that knight comes to here, and then your next move that forward twice, okay? Or moving your rook to here, then your knight to here, because you want to be breaking down these. That's number one. Number two, always try to make sure that every piece has got an escape route, okay? So if your queen was here, then you can be attacking that pawn with your queen and your bishop. But I don't recommend attacking over here because the king is over here. I always advise to attack towards the king. Okay, attacking here is not doable at the moment. So maybe something over here might be a stronger move.
Wait, so just moving my knight, my F knight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should move my rook first and then move the knight.
Yeah, you can move your rook first.
Yeah, I'll just move my rook first.
Okay. Can I move my queen to E8?
Now maybe move your knight.
Yeah, I'll just move it to H2.
And can I move my bishop, my D bishop to A4?
D bishop to A4.
Yeah.
Yeah, Montel, like I actually don't know what to do.
Okay, so your bishop, so your queen is being attacked by the bishop. You need to move your queen.
Oh yeah, I need to move my queen. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll just move my queen to D2.
Or you move your pawn forward one from B2 to B3, because if you move your queen straight away, he'll take your rook. So that might be better. And then you'll just withdraw the rook. I mean, you withdraw the bishop.
Yeah, okay, I'll just move my B pawn to B3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat. I was looking for other options, but I don't think they exist. Yeah, retreat to C6.
Now what are you thinking?
I don't know. I just feel like moving my bishop, but I just have this feeling that if I move it, I know it's just a wrong move for some reason.
Which bishop?
My D bishop.
Where would you move it to?
I mean, can I not take his pawn on A6 with it? But then I feel like it's just gonna.
A6. Yeah, but then it'll drop to the rook, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I see.
Why don't you do what you were planning to do here? That's why you move these to here to go that.
Where would you mean? Where, like what?
So G2 to G4, so they take, and then you take back, and then you're attacking. If the knight takes, you've got your bishop there, and then you've got these to attack in that square, and then your queen can come around.
I mean, sounds cool. I guess.
What you want to be doing is attacking towards the king. Now, the king's Indian defense that he's got is a very strong defense. So that's one way to break it down.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if I should just like carry on with like attacking, or if I should just like, you know, have a strong defense. But,
You have got both. At the moment, haven't you? You've got both at the moment.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I thought I had a weak defense. I don't know.
No. Lorell, what do you think? Where do you think you got weak defense?
No, I don't know. I don't know what my next move will be to do anything with your defense.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay, cool.
We think it's your best game so far. Would you agree, Lorell?
Oh yeah, typical that'd be against me, but
You might even win. You never know.
You never know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll just move my pawn on G. Yeah.
We've only got about 5 minutes left, I think. So,
yeah.
We might have to do another game after this. Okay.
Okay. So, that's the thing. I can't even move any pieces to any other pieces to defend.
No.
You've got 3 attacking ones, and I've only got the 1. Well, no, yeah. So if I take with the pawn, then you'll take with the knight. Then I take with the knight, then you take with the rook. That's not good. That is definitely not good.
No.
If I don't, you take with the pawn. Then I can take with the pawn or the knight. But if I take with a knight, then you can take my bishop. Oh no.
So Lorell, I mean, you've got Lorell in a bit of a tricky situation, haven't you?
You have.
Are you happy, Lorell? I mean, sorry, I keep calling you both names.
Yes.
Let's bring my queen to D8.
What are you going to do now?
It's not much, but it's something.
You're going to take.
Sorry?
You're going to take the pawn.
Yeah, I'll just take the pawn on H.
And I'm going to take with... If I take with my pawn, you can put me in check straight away. You can put me in checkmate.
No.
Because with the bishop, if I take with the pawn, the bishop's open. You could bring your D bishop to there.
Yeah, be check, and then you move to the corner.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then the knight will take anyway, look.
Yeah. I was thinking if I took with a knight and then you took the knight with your queen, it would be checkmate. But I didn't think of moving the king. Well, yeah. Okay, I'll do that then. I'll take with my pawn. Might regret it.
Now, what would you like?
Now,
what are you thinking, Wiz?
Right. If I have to be honest, like I actually don't know what to do next. Like.
Okay, so let's analyze the game. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got not a bad defense. Okay, you're actually winning. Okay. You've got pressure on here, but you need your queen here. So to get your queen on this rank here, you need to move that forward 1 and then move that to here.
Yeah.
So if that's there and then your queen's here, okay, then that's quite a good position for you.
Yeah, okay. I'll just move my pawn on F, my F pawn. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna move your okay. So if I could move my if I move my knight, that would be in the way. But then it would also open up the bishop, and you could take my bishop, and I would have to move my king forwards one, and that's not good.
Wait, let's see if you can win in the next 2 minutes.
Oh God. Okay. Can I move my queen forwards to D6? No. Let's not do that. Let's move it. I meant D7. I'm kind of lost, so I'm just moving my queen about now.
I'll just move my queen from D to G2.
And can I move my knight to B3? No, you can take me a pawn. Can I move my...
You've lost, and it's just a case of how many moves.
Yeah, I know. I just want... I want to figure out how to attack, but I can't even attack.
No.
Let's move my bishop. Not the G bishop, of course.
Where do you want to move your bishop to?
I will move the C bishop. If I move one, it's got to be the C one. But you could just move your... If you literally move your queen forwards, you've won.
Yeah.
So I can't... I need to block it with a knight. So let's move the knight to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, are you going to take that? Please.
Yeah, I'll just take his bishop with my
Okay.
bishop.
And then after you've taken it,
it's game
we need
over.
to do game started, because I think it's going to be checkmate in a minute.
Yeah, I'd call resign, but I would have called resign a while ago.
Are you going to resign?
Yeah, I'm resigning because it's over.
Where's your first 3 points? Well done. Because what you're going to do is, if you take and call checkmate. Okay.
Yeah.
If it doesn't take, right? Say he moves something else, right? You move here.